You don't have to wait to be rich before you feel rich. Most people think they'll feel rich once they hit a certain number in their bank account. So they grind, save, sacrifice, and wait for the moment in the future where confidence and security finally show up. The problem is, even when the money increases, the stress and scarcity mindset also stay the same. When you shift how you see yourself first, you start making decisions like someone who already lives in abundance. The journey toward growing your savings becomes enjoyable, and your income begins to reflect it. If you don't fix this, you'll keep chasing bigger numbers while still feeling stuck, behind, and exhausted. I'm going to show you how to feel rich before you are with practical steps that actually work. Because when you feel rich, you start acting like it. And when you start acting like it, it attracts wealth on a whole new level. I'm Heather, and I went from $140,000 of debt to millionaire with a normal 9-to-5 job, and I teach women how to do the same. This didn't happen overnight for me, and instead took many years. And the beginning was really tough. So when I say this mindset shift works, I really mean it. The first thing you're going to learn is why wealth starts with mindset and habits and not income. Most people tie confidence to results. They say, when I make 6 figures, I'll feel secure, or when my business grows, I'll feel successful. This approach keeps you in a waiting pattern where your emotions depend on those outcomes. And here's the problem. When you wait to feel secure until you earn more, you make decisions from fear. You undercharge, you avoid your budget, you hesitate to invest in yourself. I used to think hard work alone would fix everything. I worked longer hours, saved more, and told myself I'll enjoy life later. Later kept moving, but the shift happened when I flipped the script from when I have, I'll feel to I'm content with what I have and I'm grateful for it. When you feel secure, content, and grateful, you make secure decisions. And when you feel confident, you show up and your actions follow that confidence. Some people call this pretending. It's not. It's choosing to fix your thoughts on gratitude for the abundance that you already have in your life. You choose your thoughts and your perspective first, and then your actions align with those beliefs. So start asking yourself, what would the secure, grateful, grounded version of me do right now? And act from that place. Do it daily, even in small choices. Once your mindset shifts to gratitude, your brain starts working in your favor. The second thing you need to understand is how your brain filters opportunities. Your mind has a built-in filter that looks for proof of what you already believe about yourself. If you believe that you're broke or behind, you'll notice bills, setbacks, and other people's success. If you believe you're capable and growing, you'll notice ideas, connections, openings. Think about when you buy a new car and you suddenly see this new car everywhere. The cars were always there, your brain just started noticing them. The same thing happens with money. When you label yourself as bad with finances, your brain collects evidence to support that. You miss opportunities because they don't match your beliefs. Some people argue that mindset has nothing to do with results and that only strategy matters. So strategy does matter, but strategy without belief leads to hesitation and half effort, and sticking to the strategy becomes an uphill battle. When you see yourself as someone who handles money well, you look for books, mentors, communities, courses, and systems that match that belief. Your thinking shapes your focus, and your focus shapes your actions. Change the story you repeat about yourself, and you change what your brain looks for every day. Feed your mind evidence of growth, not failure. Now, let's talk about how to make this shift feel real in daily life. The third piece is creating daily habits that signal wealth and gratitude to your brain. Most people think luxury means expensive trips or designer items. Wealth and gratitude is more about how you move through your normal day. Small signals shape how you think about yourself. If you rush through your mornings, you drink coffee from a paper cup, you scroll during meals and live in clutter, your environment reinforces stress. Instead, drink coffee from a real mug at a table, wear clothes that make you feel sharp and put together, and no, you do not need designer labels to do this. Stop saying, I can't afford that, and start saying, that's not aligned with my goals. Clean your space, use fresh sheets, open the windows. Be generous with what you have, even if it's time or encouragement. Some people think these steps are pointless without big money. They're wrong. Your surroundings influence your standards. Your standards influence your decisions, and your decisions shape your income. For the next 7 days, live as if the wealthier, contentful, grateful version of you already exists. Make choices from self-respect and clarity. Wealth begins when you focus on what is true, honorable, and right, and not the number in your bank account. I run a community for women paying off debt and saving their first $100,000. If you're ready to start saving more, I invite you to join my $100,000 savings challenge on School. The link is in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in next week's video.